Hello, today I'm going to be sharing some of the things that I've been loving lately and that have just got me excited about fall. Usually I'm not a huge fan of this time of year or winter. I'm a summer girl through and through. Late spring and summer, that's when I'm at my happiest. However, this year, for whatever reason, I've actually really been embracing this new season overall. Probably in like a month's time, I'll be miserable and regret I ever said this, but that's all right. I feel like we're just at this sweet spot right now in London where the air is getting crispier, but it's not like unbelievably cold yet. The evenings are getting slightly shorter and cozier, but the days don't feel like they just fly away. I think one of the things that has got me most excited about fall has actually been trend videos, particularly for fashion trends, outfit ideas, all that sort of stuff. I've really been like gravitating towards that sort of content, and it's been making me really excited about the fall. So first thing I'm going to be talking about is obviously fashion. I just feel like this next season is going to be a very fun one. I really feel like playing with the way that I dress, the way I layer, just having fun with my outfits. There are quite a few trends that I've been seeing and loving and can't wait to make my own. The first thing that comes to mind is just beads and bangles. I want a bangle so bad. I've been scouring through Vinted. I'm just not finding like the one. The way I've been seeing them a lot is over long sleeves, over the sleeves of button-up shirts, even over coats. And I've just been loving that. I feel like bangles feel very summery, and playing with them in this way to incorporate them into fall outfits I just think is really fun and looks really nice. In terms of beads, I really want a beaded necklace. I was watching Susie Lola's video and she showed a TikTok of someone doing a very simple beaded necklace, like just 2 beads on like a metal string. Something else that I really want are boat shoes. Your usual boat shoe. I feel like, I don't know, my grandpa wore them all the time. Leather wallabies. I feel like they give off a similar vibe. I saw these leather wallabies at Good Hood from Clark's and I think they looked so cute. I feel like I've been gravitating more towards burgundy shoes, be it a loafer or a boat shoe. Another thing that I already started implementing last autumn and want to keep playing with are colorful socks and tights. In the autumn, when you start wearing darker colored clothes, usually just that pop of color of a red tight, a red sock, blue, green, pink, yellow, whatever color you want will add so much to an outfit. You can always play for it to match certain accessories or your jewelry even, or whatever it might be. And I just think it's a really easy way to make darker outfits still look really fun and personal in a way. I already have red tights and red socks. I really want to get like blue tights, but like a lighter blue. Ruby Pigeon has these light blue tights. I'm just obsessed with the way they look on her. I want a pair like that. Cowhide, I'm scouring Vinted for a cowhide bag, but I have been loving that look. Pea coats or coats that have like a closed neck with buttons. I've also been seeing a lot of like funky ways to tie your button-up shirts so that you're not just wearing like it the normal way, I guess. So playing with like safety pins and the way you cross the buttons around and stuff, you look so cool immediately. I just went to Copenhagen and I was seeing everyone wearing these like Sophie scarves. At least for me personally, during the cold months, a scarf will literally save me. Like, it makes such a difference. And while I love a big scarf that I can wrap myself around in, I feel like the Sophie scarf really achieves the keeping the neck warm. And finally, North Face mules. I just bought a pair myself. Yes, off of Vinted. I managed to get these for £20. They're brand new. They came like with tags on the box and everything. I had been like thinking about making this purchase for such a long time. So I found them on Vinted for such a good price and I was like, okay, fine. I can justify this. And in case you couldn't tell, Vinted just in general has been a new obsession of mine. I know that I am so late to the party. With Vinted, I feel like I could never figure out how to get good stuff out of it. And then one night, I was on Vinted until like 3 a.m. just finding things I like and favoriting, and I feel like just teaching my algorithm like the sort of stuff I liked, and I've just been like finding really good stuff. Next, I just wanted to mention a couple of beauty products. I saw this reel and I haven't been able to find it again. I'm going to try and keep looking for it. But basically, this girl was using the I Deserve MAC lipstick. It looked so good and I feel like the color is just perfect for the fall. Just some like fall and winter essentials for me are honestly chapstick and hand cream. During the colder months, obviously my lips get chapped, but my hands get so dry. I get a lot of cuts in them because of the cold. So I've just gotten used to carrying hand cream with me. I've actually just run out. If you have any recommendations, let me know. For lip balms, Vaseline lip balm is my go-to. This is my current Vaseline little repertoire, just so you see how much I use it. Like, I've had this for the longest time though. I'm really impressed I didn't lose this before it got to this point. So because that one's almost out, I bought this one with aloe vera in it as well. I also got this like rosy tinted one, but I have to say I don't love it. It doesn't give the sort of tint I was hoping it would. Fall and winter are the perfect time for like face masks with those like longer evenings where you just want to get cozy. A face mask just always, to me, makes me feel like I'm being so indulgent and taking care of myself. This has been my go-to mask for the longest time. It's the Mask of Magnanimity. It is so fresh, so exfoliating. It just really like soothes my skin and it makes me feel like I'm just a smooth baby. On the topic of skincare, I've been changing up a few products. My skincare routine is always just 3 products, so it'll be like a cleanser, micellar water, and then serum and SPF or something. At night, I've been using the Foaming Cleanser by CeraVe, and I had already heard that this was really good for people with more porous skin, and I have felt that it's helped my pores close up a lot more. Oops. For serum, I've just been using The Ordinary, the niacinamide and zinc one. And this is also meant to help with like pores and texture and stuff. So I think that these two together have just been a really good combo. Moving on to books, this season I really want to get back into reading consistently. Since I came back from my summer holidays, I've really been struggling to find the time or make the time to read. Currently, I'm reading In the Cafe of Lost Youth by Patrick Modiano. I actually restarted it just a couple of nights ago because I had been reading it so like sparsely. So anyways, restarted that. During the next few months, some of the books I want to read are Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, Deception by Roald Dahl. I would also like to read Emma by Jane Austen or Persuasion. I feel like this autumn I want to get back into reading classics. I've been reading a lot of contemporary writers in 2024, which I've really been liking, but I feel like now I'm starting to try to lean again into reading more classics. Getting back into that now in autumn. I feel like autumn is also more inviting for that sort of cozy reading. And another one which is super random, but when I was picking up the book I'm currently reading, I just saw this like very small book called Requiem. It wasn't like the recommended table, and honestly I'm a sucker for book covers. I just saw that and it was so cute, and then I read the synopsis and it seemed quite interesting, so maybe I'll read that. It's a super short book. This one I'm torn about is the new Sally Rooney book, Intermezzo. I've read Normal People, I've read Conversations with Friends, I've read Beautiful World, Where Are You? That one I'm a bit like, I don't know, maybe. And then just authors in general, Deborah Levy and Annie Ernaux. I read both of them for the first time this summer. I read August Blue by Deborah Levy and I read Simple Passion by Annie Ernaux, and I absolutely loved the way that they write. So I'm looking forward to like reading more of their stuff. And to finish off, here's a list of random things that I wanted to include in this video just because. Weekly to-do lists and like monthly reviews. The super cute notebook is from L'Orangerie in Paris. But yeah, I've just been doing like little weekly like to-dos. Now that I'm trying to be a bit more consistent with content, it just helps me actually commit and realize what I need to prep in advance of posting, how consistent I'm actually being, keeping track of it. And then at the end of the month, I just like did a little calendar and highlighted like what days I posted, what I posted, stuff like that. Now I've started a new one for October. I feel like while at work, it's really easy for me to be structured, have to-do lists. Same thing when I was a student. I don't really apply it much in my personal life. So that has been great. and it's been really helpful. Prepping a bit more for like my meal prep and my workouts. At the start of the week, I'll just think what I want to meal prep for the office for the next 3 days. That also helps me with my grocery shops and using my groceries the most efficient way. And in terms of workout, I recently signed up to Form, Sammy Clark's like workout platform. I've been following her like Pilates and strength program, Dirty Chais. A dirty chai is basically a chai latte with a shot of espresso in it. Breakfast with a dirty chai and a pastry in the autumn, like yes, that just makes my heart happy. I literally wrote down soup. And that is all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.